imagine if you could record every single conversation that you have, not just online, but also outside. So in the kitchen, in the car, when you're in shops, when you're getting your nails done, you can record all of those conversations because now there is an AI note taker that is wearable. It's a physical thing. So I have bought one, of course. It is called, and you can see probably the reflection of my lights in there, but it is the Plaud NotePin. It comes in a little bit of a kit with a few things. So you can choose to wear it on a sort of lanyard around your neck, which is how I came across it in the first place. I saw somebody wearing it at a conference, and then you've got a wristband as well, so a bit like an Apple Watch too. So I'm not sure what I think of it, but I wanted to kind of open it up in front of you guys and see what it's like. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to open it up right now and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is what the box looks like. So it's quite interesting. And then it opens up. We've got a bit of a kind of, it feels a bit like Apple. You know, the way Apple products, it feels kind of nice to open. It's got these kind of little tear away, things like this. It just feels pleasant. I always like that about Apple products. When you get a new laptop or a new phone, it just feels like, oh, instead of a kind of very average sort of phone or product. Okay, looking cool, looking cool. So this is what we've got inside. So we appear to have, I don't know if that's two versions or if that's just the front and the back. And then we have kind of where it's been, and we've got some sort of brief instructions across the bottom. So how to wear. So it's saying magnetic pin. Oh, okay. So it's like a badge, but without the actual pin part, or there's a clip. So a bit like my microphone, I think you can just clip it on as well. So getting it out of the box. Okay. It's heavier than I thought it was going to be. So this is the size of it here, like this. Yeah, it's a bit strange. It's got a kind of, it's telling me to press. I don't know what that means. It looks like it wants me to press it. I don't know what that means. Maybe that is just to switch it on. I've not looked at the instructions yet. Kind of like that. I like to figure things out for myself. And then we have what looks like now the other part of it. Oh, this is the magnetic part, I see, because I cannot pick it up. There we go. And then we've got this kind of thin magnetic part as well. So I'm presuming if I take off the plastic of this one, that we've got a bit of a, yeah, that's the magnetic button. So if I was to kind of do, let's give it a go. Let's put this here. Yeah, so that'll sit really nicely. Actually, that doesn't feel that heavy on the top, and this is quite a light top, although it does cause a little bit of a dip. So often when I'm speaking at conferences, I'll be wearing quite light fabrics. So I feel like, oh, yeah, actually, if you try and move it, it comes off quite easily, actually. So I probably will go for probably either the wrist or the actual necklace. But as you can see, as a necklace, oh, I've just pinged it over to the other side of the room. As a necklace, that is a big old necklace. That's, you know, that's a heavy sort of, it's not a subtle pendant. So yeah, so here we go. I'm going to read the instructions and see where we get from there. Okay, so here we go. I'm wearing it. I've put the pendant. So this is what it looks like. This is the pendant size. It actually feels kind of okay, but I do think I'm on stage a lot and I'm thinking this is going to be mixed up with the microphone and when I'm wearing a clippy mic. I mean, I'm wearing a clippy mic now and it's kind of okay. But yeah, it feels fine. I think it looks all right. Like it's a kind of, the design is fairly good. It's a little on the heavy side, but it comes with a fairly cheap feeling kind of stringy thing. It's very adjustable. So if I wanted to make it super short or super long, that's really easy to do. Kind of keeping it around about here. The one thing I haven't been able to work out, and I've been having a little fiddle, is so when you press it, so to get it to work, you press kind of in and you can feel vibrations. But what I can't work out is how to get it to actually start recording. So it seems to be on and off, but I'm not getting the red for recording. In order to do that, I had to pick up my phone and press on the app. So it comes with, of course, an app, the Plaud app, and it's a really, really simple app. So what you do is you log on and you press plus, it will start a recording and then your Plaud goes red and you can actually type notes as you're speaking or as you're listening to someone else speak, which is really interesting. So I could be having an interview with somebody and then as they're talking, I could be typing notes and it timestamps them again, which I think is a really, really useful thing. But yeah, it feels pretty good, pretty simple. When you finish generating, it does take a minute or two to process, as you'd imagine. I've only only done short versions so far, and each one's taken around about 2-3 minutes to process. And then you end up with your transcript. You've got your actual original audio. You've got the summary as well, which has lots of different sections. So far, so kind of whatever I've seen in other note takers before. But it does have, it seems to monitor your actions as well and take comments on them. So when I was typing notes, it added a section saying the user appears to be working out how to take notes at timestamps. So it added that extra element on, which seems a little bit strange. But it also has some things I've never seen before. So there is a mind map on there as well. So if you were to conduct lots of different recordings that were linked, you seem to be able to link them, which is a very interesting thing. I think they're kind of building this for something that is more complex than we use AI note takers for at the moment. So yeah, really interesting. There's also the version, the option for custom generation as well. So you have auto generation, which is your classic transcript, or custom generation, which has templates. You can choose your LLM level as well. So it has Claude 4 at the moment. I would like to see 4.5, but there we go, Claude 4. It has GPT-5, has O3, it has O3 Mini. They're the choices that I've seen that are available, or Gemini 2.5 as well. So yeah, it's got relatively, well, pretty recent models, maybe not the very, very latest, but the models that are very useful as well. So far so good. I think it's quite an interesting thing. I'm looking forward to wearing it around and seeing how it feels, and then seeing the recordings. There are other versions, by the way. There is a kind of a bit of a credit card shaped one that you can physically carry around in your back pocket, very pocket shaped. Put that on the table if you're kind of a financial advisor or a lawyer, you want to start recording things, meetings in person. I think that it just looks kind of cool. And then of course you've got your audio, your wearable NotePin version as well, and there's a couple of other versions too. I think there's a new one coming out too that I've got to check out, but I'm just going to give it a wear, see how it feels, and also play around a little bit more. So all the details I'll put in the notes below, and hopefully that was helpful.